Well, you know what? Before we leave horror, we've been talking about ghosts and haunted houses. An esteemed audience knows I have to ask. Ali Malinenko, have you ever seen a ghost and or a flying saucer?
I have neither. Ooh. I just got that last comment. Okay, so I've never
You're
seen
moving
a
a smooth
ghost.
path, ghost. You're gonna sail right past it, no problem. Don't hold
I've
out
never
on
seen a
Bigfoot or
ghost.
leprechauns or anything else.
I've never seen a ghost. I don't know. I like no, I'm sure it was just like military things, but when my husband and I were very young and first moved in together, we were sitting on the back steps of the apartment we were living in I was living in Pittsburgh then. And four very distinct lights came together and then came back out. Like just, and I've never seen anything like that. And I'm sure it was just a military thing. I mean, I do believe that because I don't want to think about it too much. But we both looked at each other and was like, "Did you see that?" And we were like, "Yeah, we saw that." And then we were both like, "How about we go inside now?" And then we promptly went inside. So, did I see an alien? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. But like, I've never seen anything like that before since in my life. So, and I was completely like fine. It wasn't like I had some wine or anything. I was totally sober. So, I don't know. But no on the ghosts.
I think it's tremendously hopeful to imagine other life out there. Even if they come here and they wipe us out, I like to think that afterward, like, it was so quiet. It's so peaceful. We're very happy that those humans have stopped making so much racket. This is great.
I think that I had a beloved chemistry teacher in high school who would talk to me about this. And I think it's incredibly arrogant to assume that through all of time and through the never endingness of space, that we would be the only life forms that would like reach the whatever pinnacle we're at right now. I think what's more likely is that the timing never really worked out, and that, through the millions of years that have gone by elsewhere in other galaxies, there have also been civilizations. It's just that, we never really sorted out how to get in touch with each other. That's the assumption I take. But I do think it's arrogant to think that we would be it, because it didn't take that much to make people. Like, just a little carbon, a little water. I think that's the whole recipe. I don't know.
What was it, the first broadcast into space? Hitler, anyway. So maybe our call got received. Like, yeah, nope.
I mean, that's fair. I would have hung up on that call too. So, yeah.
Well, having written about death and thought about death, I think it's fair to ask, do you have an opinion on what happens, if anything, after this life?
I have always I've always called myself an atheist. I've always been like, well, when you die, and that's it. When you snap out of existence. And time has gone by, and I've had some experiences, and I've lost some people. And now I would say that I think I fall pretty squarely in the agnostic. We just don't know, and I'm fine with that. If there's something, there's something. If there's nothing, there's nothing. I think I tend to weigh on the side of there being nothing, because I wouldn't believe in something like a heaven and hell, because that just sounds, I'd hate to think the universe was that capitalistic, like that just feels weird to me. But I don't know. I mean, energy is neither created nor destroyed, right? I mean, that's the second rule of thermodynamics. I think it's the second. Sounds good.
I don't know enough to correct you, so yeah, we'll go with it.
I think it's the second rule of thermodynamics, that energy is neither created nor destroyed. So there's just the base idea that you would transform into something else, and if that something else had sentience, like I don't certainly know. I don't know. I guess that's my answer. I don't know, and I'm really very comfortable in not knowing. I don't feel like it's much of my business right now. I feel like I'm just a little more focused on how beautiful the world that I live in is, even when it's not beautiful. But like, I mean, I think I'm just more focused on the fact that I'm here, and you're here, and we're having this conversation, and I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to work on writing, and I'm going to go to a museum, and later on next month I'm going to travel again for the first time since 2019, and those are the things that concern me more than with whatever happens afterwards. Mostly, I hope it's peaceful. I hope that. I'd like to not have trauma when I die. That sounds horrible.
Good news. There's an afterlife. Oh, wonderful. Bad news. It's filled with all the people you hated in actual life.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Because my husband has this very going theory that if there is an afterlife, we'll all have to have jobs. And I don't want that either. I'm like, I don't want to go to work forever. I'm already working now. I don't do that anymore.
There's an afterlife, but nobody has healthcare still.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, no. It's humans. We'll recreate capitalism. And I'm like, oh God, no, don't say it.